Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Freakeasy Gaming and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the top 5 zombie video games coming in 2017. Now, usually a good zombie video game comes out every once in a while, or maybe once or twice a year. However, it looks like 2017 will be a very big year for zombie games, as there are a lot of promising looking titles involving zombies on the horizon for release in 2017. Now, I am a huge fan of anything zombie related, and I love it when I see zombie video games coming out. So you could say I am very excited for the year 2017 because of all the good zombie video games that are coming out. Now let's take a look at what I think are going to be the top 5 zombie video games of 2017. First on the list we have Dead Island 2. The third game in the Dead Island series, published by Deep Silver, is set to release sometime in 2017. Dead Island 2 is said to take place in a new open world, taking players throughout Los Angeles, San Francisco, and other areas of California. Dead Island 2 takes place several months after the events of Dead Island, where the US military had put a quarantine on California due to the zombie outbreak. Now guys, I'm really excited to play Dead Island 2, as I played the first Dead Island and I really liked it a lot, and I'm excited for Dead Island 2 to say the least. But I am also excited that the game is set in California, because I think California is a great setting for video games. With that said, let's move on to the next title in this list. Alright guys, so next on my list for the top 5 zombie video games of 2017, we have Days Gone. Now, not much has been revealed about Days Gone as of now, but we do know that this will be an open world zombie post-apocalyptic video game. Players will play as a character known as Deacon St. John, who was once a bounty hunter. And that's really all the information we have on Days Gone at the moment, but I watched the trailer for Days Gone and it looks like an absolutely fantastic zombie video game. Coming in next on my list is State of Decay 2. Now, not many details have been released for State of Decay 2 as of now, but we do know that this video game is a sequel to the 2013 State of Decay and will focus heavily on cooperative gameplay with up to 3 other players. Overall, State of Decay 2 is a zombie survival game that lets players have their own unique story, just like in the first State of Decay, while battling zombies is very much a key aspect of the upcoming title release. Players are encouraged to work together in setting up their own community that's able to successfully take out the undead threat. Now guys, this is probably the one I'm most excited for, as State of Decay was probably my favorite zombie video game, because not only did you get to go out and explore as a character yourself, you also got to sort of be in control of your own community and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool, and I'm super excited for State of Decay 2. Now moving on to the next title on this list, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7 has many interested. This upcoming installment is changing a few things up, such as players will be going through the game in a first-person perspective. Capcom seems to be going back to the original tone of the Resident Evil franchise, with less action-oriented moments and more survival horror atmosphere. The game is set to take place 4 years after the events of Resident Evil 6 in a fictional city of Dulve, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Louisiana. Players will be taking on the role of Ethan, a man in search for his missing wife, where his investigation leads him to a derelict plantain mansion, home of the Oddity Baker family. Now guys, in my opinion, the last Resident Evil games haven't been all that great, but the only reason I think Resident Evil 7 is going to be good, and the only reason I'm excited for it, is because I played the trailer. I mean, not the trailer, but I played the demo for Resident Evil 7 the Resident Evil 7 Beginning Hour, I believe is what the demo's actually called. But I played that and it was just absolutely fantastic. It was scary, it wasn't too ridiculous, and it was just all around amazing, and I can't wait for the Resident Evil 7 game to actually come out. Now moving on to the final zombie game on this list, which is The Walking Dead. Now, I'm not talking about the Walking Dead game created by Telltale Games. I'm talking about Walking Dead game coming from Overkill Software. The Walking Dead is an upcoming first-person co-op shooter based on the Walking Dead comic book series. Players will have to survive together in a world that has been dominated by mindless flesh-eating walkers. But as of this moment, there have been really no details released about the game to the public as of yet. However, I did watch the trailer for this and it looked really good. It didn't look like it was going to be a bad Walking Dead game, because I know in the past there have been Walking Dead games that have come out that really haven't been all that great, but this one actually looks fairly decent. Anyways guys, that concludes this list or video, whichever one you want to call it. And those are what I think the top 5 zombie video games of 2017 are, or those are what I think are the top 5 zombie video games coming in 2017 are. The game I'm most excited for is State of Decay 2, probably out of all of these, as I was a huge fan of State of Decay like I said earlier in this video, and I can't wait to play State of Decay 2. What zombie video games are you guys most excited for coming in 2017? Let me know in the comments section below. Now, a few zombie video games I wanted to put on this list did not quite make it. However, I might make another top 5 zombie video games coming in 2017 video at a later date and time. Anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does help the channel grow. Anyways, I love each and every single one of you. I hope to see you guys right back here tomorrow, and remember, stay freaky.